Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to Diamond Paints with Mike, and it's Monday. That can only mean one thing, it's launch of a brand new painting. Now, as January comes to an fast approach to ending, just under probably about a week and 3 days to go, we are going to be starting to wrap up the projects now, so I'm probably not going to take on any more this year, because this is likely to be my last one, because I've still got to do Hobie and try and get that line on the rock done. So, I've got a task for the lady that mentioned something about, what am I looking for? I've lost my F. There we go. 13, yep, that's the one. And we're going to use this gorgeous pink tray that I got on a recent Temu unboxing. So, yeah, this week you've got a good one because it's a present that I got for Christmas from my sister-in-law. So, yeah, I very can't wait for that. So we're going to start off with, obviously, the F. I don't know if this is that in the right place or what? I don't know. And, yeah, it's a, I think what I'd like to do, because it's a little bit on the dark side of drills, although it's daylight, I'm going to just pump it up a bit with some, give it a bit of light. Actually I won't, because it's, thinking about it, there's going to be bright light facing in your face, so yeah, so I've got a task. There's a lady on here that watches my channel, and when we were doing Yin and Yang, the tigers, I needed a name for it, and all my comments go to hell for review, so regardless. And I only just found it the other day, sifting through, getting back to everyone, and she said, why don't you name them Jurgen and Yanni? So I thought the name was really good. You know, it stuck, and I quite enjoyed that. So I've got a task for you. I can't remember what your name is, but I need two names for these two chaps. Now, I would say this is like, that's a boy, but that's giving me like a female sort of face vibe. Because if you look, that's got a bigger head, and that one's a little bit smaller. So what would you say? Two boys, a boy and a girl, or two girls? Let me know in the comments. But we do need a couple of names. So obviously we've had Toby, we've got Hobie, we've got Jurgen and Yanni. So we need a couple of names for these ones. And yeah, so I was like, I'm going to start this today. I really wanted to start it a few days ago, but it's just not had the time. So we've got a pinky colour here. Now, there will be a couple of colours that, again, will miss out for this stage, because obviously we've got trays everywhere at the moment. So obviously I'd like to just focus on what we've got at the moment, and we'll probably do, let's see where that square ends. Let's do it about there. So that'll be our guideline just there. But yeah, I hope everyone's having a lovely day. It's been a busy day at work today. I came home and was on the train, and I got a notification from InPost because I've been having a spending spree on Vinted again. And I came across, I just put in diamond paintings. I don't like to shop with the same shop all the time. I like to, you know, shop around and stuff. So I put in the Vinted search bar thing, turtle paintings, because I was watching a channel called Craft Granny, and she loves her turtle paintings. So I found this one, and oh my god, the seller only wanted like £1.50 for it. I thought that was amazing. So I bought it, and really good fast delivery. She got it out the next day. So that came today, and I got a notification at midnight last night saying that they've put it out for delivery at 02:33. Like, how does that work? So they must like work through the night. So yeah, I thought, oh, I wonder if it will come today, and it did. So very happy with that. That reminds me of that brute sort of colour that you can get. So yeah, I've got that. So if we've got enough daytime left, I'm going to film that after this. If not, it'll have to stare at me until I open it. If I really want to open it that badly, I'll have to move everything in the kitchen, so, and do it. So Yeah, we've had bloody gale force last night. Jesus Christ. Like 4 o'clock it woke me up. We've got a storm over here called Isha, is it? And bloody hell, the rain was so loud, I could not get to sleep. It was really winding me up because, you know, I knew that I had to be up for like 7. So I didn't get much sleep last night. And yeah, no thanks to that. So, but I was... I was watching a video, yeah, on TikTok, and this woman's house, the roof came flying off, went down the road. And I've seen another one where someone's trampoline has, you know, gone down the road as well. But it's just like, no, I don't want that today. See you later. Bye. I mean, could you imagine like lying in your bed and then all of a sudden the roof comes off? Oh my God. Or like you're lying there, you didn't realise the roof has gone and all the rain's gone. You're getting rained on. Like you wouldn't even need a shower, would you? So, oh dear, the funny times, eh? I think I've done this wrong now. I have done it wrong. Oh, bugger. Right, let's just take these off. See, this is the thing. I keep blabbering on and then I put things in the wrong place. So... let me just sort that out. So, yeah, this painting came off Temu, and I got a comment from Craft Addict Roxanne, and I think she said, no, in a recent video, she mentioned that I bought some and he'd bought some, but I think she wondered where I got the paintings from. I always get my 20x20s from Temu. If they've got some 20x20s on Vinted, then I will buy them because I've got a brilliant supplier on there that does a lot of Vinted diamond paintings and stuff. But this other one that I got the turtle of, she's new, and boy does she have a lot of nice stuff. So the chances are I'm probably going to get another few bits from her. So yeah. So what do we want now? What do we want now? So... then I was watching Debbie Gets Crafty, and oh my God, she was making me so hungry because she's doing her colouring book, and I was so happy. Like, she recently put a video in asking people what colour should she do the background of Aussie. And I said perhaps a light blue or turquoise, and me and Judy, her twin sister, both selected the blue. And I'm so happy that she did it because it looks absolutely lovely. Really, really beautifully done. And she was making me hungry because she was mentioning something to do with, she puts a sandwich, so she'll get a burger and she'll put the crisps in, and I'm exactly the same. Prawn sandwich, bomb.com. And I do love to smash the sandwich down. If you get thick bread, I have to like push it right down. I can't stand thick or medium bread, but sometimes I have no choice and I have to get that because the shop ain't got none in. So, and then I've been debating whether to shop at Iceland's because I've been seeing on TikTok that they've got this deal thing going on, and apparently it's 10 meals for £10, so you get basically a meal for £1 each time. But yeah, I'm not sure whether that's just selected stores or what. So that's like the little wide ball that we're doing here now. So we need to bring that in slightly because that's over here. So this will look a bit, you know, patchified for the minute. Obviously I've got all the possible trays that I've got here. So I'll get another one in that unboxing that I'll do in a minute. So yeah, that'll be good. But anyway, apparently Whittam has stopped doing delivery because apparently there weren't much trade or something. So people weren't using the service as much. So they don't do it anymore. But I think that's wrong. I mean, if you're paying for a service to have free delivery, then I don't see what the problem is. But apparently the only store that does delivery now is in Tiptree. So they've got a fair bit of a way to go. But I have got a Iceland's over here, but it's not really a shop I like going in. You know, everyone's in your way, it's always busy. So with me, I don't go out my way. Like if I need something and there's a closer shop, I'll just get it from that shop. So So what we're doing here is, this looks like skin tone to me, but it's gonna be. Oh my god! I've just left my tea in the other room. Let me just go and grab that. Sorry about that, folks. I've got it in my lovely football cup that I got from the pound shop. So yeah, I got that. Right, so we've got down to about, I think that's probably the last line I want to go to from roughly this marker here. So we'll get a W in now. And I think it's got a few G's. Yeah, so I might do an Iceland's delivery, but I think you have to spend like £20 first. But oh my god, if you've never tried the corned beef hash, or the, you know, the what do you call it, the Greggs sausage and bean melts. Oh man, the cheese and onion ones are good as well. I really am hungry now talking about all this food. So we need to do a detour and stop talking about food. So it's making me hungry. I have chicken steak tonight with veg and wedge. Veg and wedge. So yeah, I've got that tonight. And there we get a thing over here in the co-ops. They do a thing called a meal deal, and every week it changes, normally on a Tuesday. And this time was cream egg ice cream with four chicken burgers, 2 chicken steaks, mixed bag of veg, and some wedges. And I hate wedges. I cannot stand wedges. I think they're boring. There's no flavour. But these ones were lightly spiced, and I was like, oh, I don't want them. Is there any way I could swap it with something that my mum's got, maybe? But yeah, it was so funny because I asked my mum, what should I do? Should I get some chips? And she was like, well, just take them and just put some salt on them, and it'll take the taste away, you know? I just don't like, you know, I just don't like wedges. I think they're too much potato in them, to be fair. So yeah. So hopefully Stormy Issue is gone now, because it was extremely noisy, so not good. Okay, so next we'll do tea. Riding on. Oh, what's going on here? Got a slight sprue. I think what I'll do, actually, let's do the R first. So we'll do the R first, which is this one. And then we'll do a bit of tea. So this one's not as bad as the Jurgen and Yanni, because these ones, Jurgen and Yanni, like nearly every single drill is like a different, oh my god, a different, what do you call it? You know, a different drill. Whereas this one seems to go in block sections of different drills. I was watching Liz Harrison last night, and oh my god, I'm so getting them. Now, you know, I got that hedgehog from the works. Well, when the next video popped up of Liz Harrison, she got these lovely cards, and they're from a lady called Berry something. Not Mary Berry, the chef. I mean, it's something Berry something. And she had a deer, a hedgehog, and what was the other one? Oh, I can't remember now. A deer, a hedgehog, and I think she... Oh, yes, the owls, because she loves her barn owls. So I actually watch an ASMR artist, and I think you pronounce it Pushigalaz, and he has a really... Is it like a real-life owl? And at first, when you look at it, you sort of think, is that real? And it's actually real. So he does like the ASMR. He's so good at it. He really, really is. I love the Mad Hatter ones. They're quite good that he does. So yeah, brilliant. And yeah, I think this is going to turn out quite nice. I mean, we've got some 3865s in here. Having said that, if you look, it's an actual 225. Normally this white colour is always a 3865, occasionally a 782, but that looks completely different to that, so we'll have to wait and see on that one. I think what I'll do, I'm going to cheat a bit here. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to focus on the tea for the minute. I feel like we should get into the patching up mode at the moment. So, yeah, so this one won't take us long to do. And I've ordered 7 paintings last night on Temu, so Roxanne's going to kill me. And yeah, I was so happy because when I did the, you know, that collaboration thing that I did for Temu, well, I woke up today and I thought, well, I'll just check the, you know, the commission side of it. Because when you do the video, you have to submit it in the app to the people that review it to approve it. And woke up today to a balance of £24 in my seeding balance. So, lovely jubbly. So I got another order in. So I do have another Temu seeding program package thing coming soon. So yeah, I'm very happy with that. And they approved that really quick because apparently what happens is you have to put it in the system and then the system checks to see that you've done everything you've been asked to do in the video, like promote Temu and that sort of thing, show all the products, put all the description in with the discounts, and then they approve it for you. So yeah, really, really good. So I've got that coming on the way, and oh my god, like the thing I picked, I am so happy with it, because the thing that I've got coming is something that I wanted, that I've seen on TikTok as well. And I'm not going to say what it is yet, because obviously I want to wait until we get the parcel in. But oh man, I'm so happy, and it's going on my desk. Well, I need to get the drawers renewed that sit behind me, because they are on the verge of collapsing. Because I buy so many clothes, like I've got half in my wardrobe, half in the drawers, but where they get, you know, heavy, it pushes in your drawers, you've got that like that sheet of board, haven't you? But it pushes it out and then it sort of breaks and stuff. But I just buy so much clothing that I don't know where to put it all. I quite like the idea of the handrail things that you get sometimes in costume rooms. You know, that thing that's on a wheel. So, but yeah, I'm thinking of putting it on there. But oh man, I really want it right now. I'm that excited about it. I'm more excited about this than that printer that I got. And I think I got a different make though, because on the videos on TikTok, they've got a similar one that's got a cat's face on it, but the one I got is like a miniature version. So I mean, they both do the same thing. So, but I think I'm gonna order some stickers, you know, like the sticker label things, and then I'm going to get some of the pens, because apparently there's a package they do where you get sticker rolls and you get pens. So, I mean, I probably won't use the pens, but yeah, so, yeah, so it's pretty good. What else we got on the agenda tonight? There's probably nothing on. Saturdays are quite good because you've got Michael McIntyre and the Masked Singer. Talking of which, I need to finish that off, so I'll do that later on when I cook dinner. Probably only got EastEnders on today, but what I love about the BBC iPlayer is before they used to like air it and then put it on there, but now it's on the iPlayer before it's put on air, so I can actually watch it before it actually goes on TV at 7:30, which I think is absolutely brilliant. So yeah, I think that's good. Apparently Kim Metcalf, who plays Sam in EastEnders, she's quit the show again. So I like Sam. I think she's a good character. And then they're saying that apparently Martin's going, and I'm so happy with that because that character is so boring. To be frank, I prefer the old Martin, so I don't know why they got rid of the old Martin. Didn't Martin, the old one, have an affair? Well, they didn't have an affair, but they were in a relationship, weren't they, with Sonia and that, so... But yeah, a couple of people on Facebook have said, good, he's boring. And of course, some people might put an angry emoji, but you know, that's just their opinion. But I find him boring. What does Martin bring to his character? Or, well, he is the character, but what does he do exactly? He just does selling veg. You don't really see him an awful lot. You know, most characters you've seen in most episodes, but you don't really see much of what he does. I struggle to see why they keep that character. And then they're saying Ben's being axed, so what's going to happen with Callum? I mean, obviously there was rumours that Jay might be leaving, but I don't think... I mean, it's up in the air. I mean, I don't know if he is, but I'd be sad if he left, because the actor who plays him, Jamie Bothwick, he's really good actor, so he's one of my favourite characters in there. Love Cat, played by Jesse Wallace. And I'm not even joking, this is true, but my mum's friend has a friend called Sue, and if I get this correct, Sue's got a daughter called Kelly, and Kelly is somehow connected to Jesse Wallace, and I think it's her sister or niece, something to do with that. It's her niece, I think. So yeah, I mean, she apparently comes to Whittam a lot, so I always used to go to Morrison's. It was so funny because the character that plays Dottie, she always used to come into Whittam Morrison's, and people would go like, "Hello, Dottie, you're on EastEnders." So obviously they must have like a connection to Whittam somewhere, like relations or somewhere, or family members. But yeah, we ain't seen Dottie. But that was like the younger Dottie. It wasn't the older Dottie that was played by, I think her name was Mia, or no, Molly something was her name. But yeah, so just goes to show you don't have to go far to meet someone famous. It's like when we went to Chelmsford, I had a major operation. I'm not going to go into it because obviously it's personal, but I had a major operation, and part of that operation was I had to keep going back in every day, keep having dressing changes, and it was doing my head in. Like the amount of petrol we had to pay out just to have a proxy dressing change that they could have done at a local doctor's. And one day we were sitting, I love a bacon sandwich, but you get bacon with chunks of chicken in. Oh my God, I blame Debbie Gets Crafty for this, because she's making me hungry now. It's all stemmed from there. And yeah, we were sitting there eating a sandwich, and all of a sudden this guy comes across, walks along with this fuzzy hair, and I'm thinking, when you sort of look and then you have to look again because you can't, you think you've seen someone that you know. Well, I did, and it was Russell Brand, the actual real Russell Brand. And I was like, no, I'm seeing things here. I've got to be dreaming. And I looked again, and it was the real Russell Brand. Well, of course, my auntie was like, oh my God, where's he gone? I need to go and see him. And obviously, he had an operation. His mum had an operation at the time at Brimfield, because I think he lives around Grays area. And yeah, so my auntie was like, oh my God, I've got to go over there, see him. And I was like, he's here to see his mum. Like, he don't want to see, like, you, like, going, can I have your autograph? It's not the time or place to do that, So, yeah, it was, I just couldn't believe it. It came strolling in like someone that would, who's not famous. And he was, yeah, I couldn't believe it. I've done that. I've seen Jake Wood, who plays Max, and he was at Arsenal Football Ground, seen Barbara Windsor. I miss that character so much, but unfortunately she passed away. She was so funny in the Carry On films, where the best one that I love is, when is it the camp, and her bra falls off. It's so funny. And I always used to like the chap that went, oh, stop it, or, oh, mention. Was his name Kenneth? Yeah, I used to love that. I used to watch on the buses with Stan, and There's a lady in there that was in EastEnders. I think it was the same woman who played Aunt Sal, but apparently she's now been writ out the programme, but I don't know. Because they've said that she's died, but I don't... Sometimes they have to write, if they've not been in the series so long, they have to write an episode to write them out. Very similar if we look at June Brown. June Brown, who played Dot for many, many years, she actually died in real life. So they had to, obviously in the storyline, she was writ out the programme. Perhaps she was going away for a few, you know, visiting relations and stuff. But she actually died in the real programme. Sorry, she actually died in real life. And of course, they had no option but to write her out and say that she passed away. So, yeah. So what we'll do, guys, is I think we will do this because we're running out of colours here. So I will just take a look at my spare jewels in a minute and see whether we can fill up any more. But we're probably going to have to leave that there. And I know it's very short, but obviously I'm not very well prepared tonight. So let me just have a look. So actually, yeah, 14. See, I have got them here. It just needs a tray. So 14 is A. That's all of this. So I'll tell you what. We've got A. See, they're all to different things. I have to put stickers on so I know what they are. I still haven't done them bloody Nutcracker stickers. Oh, man, I'm so, like, behind on things. I'll tell you what. I'm going to go and grab a tray because I remember there was a circle tray here. I'm going to get this one and we'll just use that for the A. Hello, we've got a freestanding tray. Oh, wow. Right, let me get a sticker. Where's my stickers gone? I'm going to have to get some more of these this week. They go so quick. You won't believe, like 300 goes so quick. Okay, so A, and then I'll put 2 tigers. Timu. So let's get this one and then we'll put that there. And yeah, and then going back to the collaboration thing, I got a comment from, I think it was, yeah, Diana Loves Colours. And can I just say thanks ever so much for giving us a breakdown of how the program works. As I said, with the collaborations I do, normally with a collaboration, as we all know, the company reaches out to you, you get, you know, you say whether you want to accept the deal and stuff. And then the idea is that they send you the products in return for a video. Well, Temu do it a little bit differently in the fact that you have to have this seed imbalance thing. So I'm not used to that. So it's the same sort of thing. You get the video and then you have to post it and then they just, all it is that they give you, you have to get this balance first before you can, you basically earn commission or some sort of balance from when you post your video. So the minute you post that video and you've done what they've asked you to do, that's when you get the balance in order to order the next lot. So it's a little bit of a new one for me because, as I said, the collaborations I tend to do is ones where companies reach out to me, ask me to pick goods, and then I do it for them. So yeah, it's still learning the ropes and stuff, but you know, the more I do it, the more I'll get, you know, into doing it and know what I do. I think I'm getting the ropes now. So from my understanding, you do the video, put the link in the app, and then they review it and then approve it or reject it and do it like that, and then you basically get the balance and then you move on to the next one. Now this next one, I'll give you a clue. This next one that I've got coming is a gadgets unboxing. So I'm not going to say any more than that, but it is, all the categories change. So you never know what category you're going to get. I'd love it if they could pick a diamond painting one because, yeah. So I know it's like Temu and it's not like a gadgets thing, but I'm gonna have to do it on this channel. It's not diamond paint related, but you know what, why not have a bit of a mix up? I could do it on my product review channel, That could be quite good. Because have I got my phone in here? I don't. But I do have a product review channel. And it's called Product Reviews with Mike. So if you like products, then you can head over there. The latest one I did was a small cleaning thing. And I'll tell you what, it was crap. Like, this cleaning bottle from Small, you put this little tablet in the bottle, and I'm not being funny or nothing, it's got no disinfectant. It's very, very bland. So I actually made the decision to cancel my subscription because it just doesn't, when you spray it, it feels like more water's going on the mat than the actual chemical. It doesn't have a very strong smell. It's awful. So I don't want to pay like £6 for tablets when I can, buy back. I'll probably keep the bottle and I'll just fill it up with, the normal stuff I get from the shops. But I was like, I'm not investing in this. This is absolute useless. And I think a couple of other people have said in the comments that, on the Facebook page, that it doesn't disinfect. There's no, it just feels like it's a scented, like, it's like a fragrance water that you spray and it just gives off a scent. It doesn't seem to like disinfect and stuff. So, I mean, Small years ago used to just be laundry capsules and they've sort of expanded and stuff. But with me, I'll always give positives, I'll give negatives. If a product's really crap, I'm going to say it's crap, or I'll tell you how I feel about it. And I think that's how it should be. Like, a lot of people that do collaborations, they will basically just go, right, this is good, that's good, because they're instructed to come across like that. But with me, I will say it how it is. So I will say, right, that's a good product. If I don't like it, you'll soon know about it. And I will tell you that I don't like it. And I'll tell you what the faults are with it and stuff like that. But yeah, so yeah, it's definitely not for me on that one. So yeah. So as you can see, we're now sort of getting all this all up and lovely jubbly. And Debbie Gets Crafty has done a brand new channel for Spodo, her dog, and he's so cute. And I was like, what breed is he? And he's I think she said he's an American Pit Bull mixed, so that's pretty good. Right, so I need a pull and breath. But what I'll do for the next session is I'll make sure I've got all these other colours because I'd like to, patch this up first before moving on, as you know. So, yeah, can we get... Yeah, I mean, the pressure's on for Jurgen and Yanni. I mean, we really need to get that sort of done the end of this week. So I'm going to set myself the goal by the end of this week. Hopefully, fingers crossed, it should be done. So I remain optimistic and hopeful that we can get it done by the end of the week, but yes, so hopefully. I mean, this one here that we're doing, that'll fly by, absolutely. Fly me to the moon, fly me to... That came out really wrong. It's supposed to be fly me to the moon, let me stay another time. I'm just going to get myself a wine. You see, I like to play with the music, play with the lyrics, jumble it up, make your own lyrics. Okay, so... I have to say, this is quite a lovely colour, this one. It's like I would say like a chocolate sort of latte sort of colour, if you like, a chocolate mocha maybe. Chocolate, chocolate, chocolate. That's actually a song. It's called Chocolate. Mama said, roly poly, everybody wants a chocolate. Oh my god, has anyone had the very old fashioned boring cake dessert, which is called the roly poly, the jam roly poly? Oh man, it's boring. I much prefer, what's that cake that has, it's like currants in, and oh man, the the, you know, the texture, and then you put hot warm custard on it. Oh mama, that is so good. Oh man, really love them. And I love the raisin biscuits. I'm getting hungry now, so I'm doing it again. I'm talking about food. I had a lovely Big Mac the other day. I was like, do you know what? Fuck it. I'm not doing cooking. I'm having a takeaway. And oh my God, I'm so glad that I did, because they've got this new pie called the Galaxy Caramel Pie. And oh my God, the caramel tastes exactly like the caramel they put in like Tesco donuts or, you know, Greg's donuts and stuff like that. So yeah, I was like, I've got to have that. And now apparently they've had a lot of requests for the breakfast wrap thing to come back, and they're bringing that back in February. Someone put on TikTok that they were showing a video, and it says a Kit Kat McFlurry apparently, so I have to keep an eye out for that. I do love me McFlurries. So yeah. See that R again, it's a dark brown, but it looks more black. But I think we've got most of the eyeball here done now, so. And what's nice is that we're not using the light board, so you get to see what it's looking like without the power of the light board behind it. So yes, after this I will be having dinner, getting down ready for EastEnders. I'll probably just watch it at 7:30 to be fair. And then I think I will make a start on catching up with some more YouTube. So yeah. La 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 la. Might take a nap because I'm not actually that tired, but I like to, when I get in from work, I like to have just like an hour's nap. Just let your body rest from a hard day's graft. Bosh. Oh, it's bloody pen. I was going to show you another pen on here, but I forgot it and I don't want to go and get it. So, you. So yeah, them cards that Liz Harrison got, I think they're like $6.99, so it's a really good price. No, that's what I'll do, is after I've had dinner, I'll see if I'll film the Vinted thing. So, yabba dabba doo. Flintstones, meet the Flintstones, have a yabba dabba doot all day, okay? Now, I have seen on DAC a Flintstones diamond painting, and Diamond Paints with TM has done it, and I really, really want it. I want that and the Clown Prince of Crime. But every time I look, it's always out of bloody stock. So what is the point? I give up. I haven't actually purchased any further DAC paintings because they're just so expensive. I mean, it's okay for America because, you know, it's an American-based company, but you got to remember, if something's £79 here, we have to pay near enough £16 on top for like postage. So it works out about 100 quid a painting, near enough. So it's just, with me, I see that as like, I could buy like 100 paintings for like £3 each and get a hell of a lot more by Temu or Amazon or Vintage, you know. So I don't agree with it being so priced, so high. So let's just see if we have the other colours here, because I don't know if they're here. Singing songs underneath the sun. When I get older, I will be stronger. They call me freedom, just like a pagan flag. And then it goes back, and then it goes back, and then it goes back. Whoa, That's called Woven Flag, by the way. Right, I'm going to leave that session here, I think, because... Wonderful, wonderful Wizard of Oz. Actually, I've just found the S, so let's do a bit of S. So, because really I like to do about an hour's worth if we can. We're just 40 minutes at the moment, so yeah, if we can just get a little bit further done. Gets it done and dusted. Do you know what? Last night I was so close to getting to the Lazy Retired Granny's video, and another video popped up. And I was like, I'm not going to get to Linda's tonight. Because what I do is I watch in a very strict queue system. So for videos there, I go to the next one and the next one. If one then pops up, I go back to the top and work down again. And I was like, please, I was like one away. And I was like, damn it, I'm not going to get to it tonight. So frustrating, because I really wanted to get to it, because I do love watching Linda's channel. It's her voice, as I said. Her voice sounds very similar to the lady in Titanic, the lady that plays Rose. And I could listen to Linda's voice all day, even as like a podcast. She has a very soothing voice. One voice singing in the darkness. All it takes is one voice. Let it out and let it sing. Just one voice singing in the darkness. All it takes is one voice. Is it actually called One Voice? Del Boy sings it in a car park at on Only Fools and Horses. No, I don't think he sings it. I think he's walking through the car park and then they play that song. So, yes, I don't know. Gonna have a slurp of my tea before I get a headache, because I can feel a headache coming on. Ooh la la. What does ooh la la mean? I don't actually know. They go ooh la la. Did you know in French, in France or Paris, they've got a bridge, and this special bridge has got padlocks on. Apparently it's like a tourist attraction thing. So when you go past that bridge, you're supposed to put the padlock on it and then chuck away the key, apparently. So I think it's France that has that. Tiger Lily will know, she's the expert in this field. But yeah. So we have done a little bit of patching up. But for the next session, as I said, I'll make sure that we've got... Oh my God. Okay. This is haunting me now. Look, I don't believe this. I've just found... I have just found both them colours. Now, this is really off-putting for me. They've done that as a 225. Now, that looks white to me, and they've done it as a pink. Now, if that's supposed to be the fur of the tiger, I don't think that's going to go down very well. But seeing as we found it, I think I'm going to crack on. Ooh, I don't know. I'm not liking this. It should be a 3865, but, you know, you do have the option to swap it out if you want. Now, Valentine's Day is coming up, which means we have the return of Sunday Morning Love You. Yes. So what's going to happen is on Sundays from February, I think the first stream I've booked in is the 4th. So, because we do have a couple of pre-records in front of that, and then we have a bit of patching up that we need to do. So, I can't actually remember the last time I worked on that painting. So it's going to be, the live streams will be a bit of patching up here and there. And what's going to happen is we are going to be doing the Sunday show. It's going to be Sunday Morning Love You. Now, there's not going to be much to do on this one. So it's going to be every Sunday a live stream just for February. And then we'll cut because obviously the song's called Sunday Morning Love You. So obviously I want to do it on a Sunday. But yeah, we will do Sundays for just February only. I have ordered 7 paintings, near enough all of them. Well, 1 or 2 is Valentine's theme. We've got some really good paintings coming up in February, so I can't wait to share them all with you. It's going to be really super cool. And yeah, so cannot wait. See, I knew I kitted these up. I've just like lost my mind on this. I think the idea is obviously because his fur's going into like his face, they've done it in like a skin tone colour, but I don't think I've ever come across a 225. I've done a 782, which I believe Tessa said it was a off-white, but I've never done a 225 before, so that's interesting. What I might do is my brother got me a custom for Christmas, and they have really ballsed up the face. It does not look right. You've got brown up here for the eyebrows, a bit of my face is brown. You've got different shades of pink in with the face and stuff. There's bits of white in it. It just don't look right. So what I might do is I'll get the 225. If we've got any spare of this, I might swap all that out once I've completed it, because I've chose to do it as an off-camera one. Because when I'm at my relatives, I like to just diamond paint with a bit of music. If I'm staying the night, I go in the kitchen, like a bit of music on, and diamond paint away. So what I might do is I'll take a look at it. I think they've used this pink colour here, which is a 152. Yeah, that rings a bell. So I might swap all of that 152 out and put a 225 in then. Yeah, that would be perfecto for me. For me, Maria, you've got to see her go insane out of your mind. She walks like she don't care, walking on imported air. Ooh, it makes me wanna dance. She doesn't know her name, and her heart beats like a subway train. Ooh, it makes you wanna cry. Don't you wanna take her? Don't you wanna take her home? Maria, you've gotta see her. That is done by a lady called, well, I think the band's called Blondie. I don't know who the lady. Ah, yes, Debbie Harry. She's it, and she sings it, and that song is brilliant. So whenever I see someone called Maria, I think of that name. But again, look at the tape. This lovely tape that Liz got me in that mystery bundle pack thing that I bought, and it near enough matches that. I mean, the 152 I think does as well. Where is the 152? I need yeah, look, near enough matches it. Look, and I've just found, look, I'm finding all my colours, guys. I've just found the Z. Oh, I'm really pleased we managed to stretch it to an hour, because that's the goal. So the more we get done, the better it is. I'm going to be sad. I'm going to be, I don't want the tiger theme to end just yet. It's just been lovely, because it's so different than last year. Last year we just focused on the one tiger, and this year I've decided to bring in a bit more tigers. I did actually have a tiger that I bought from the range, but I can't see us getting that done this side of January. January, da 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 da. But yeah, we can have a. I need to sort of like stop telling myself to do more now, because obviously we need to get to the stage of sort of like winding this theme down now. So yeah, ba-da-ba-doo. I'd like to build the Flintstones car. That would be quite good, because I'm building a well, this is a hand from Iron Man. So we've got Iron Man's hand here, and it has a light in, so your batteries. And I'm also building this. It's part of an engine that I've got to do, which is of the Ghostbusters. It's going to be that car there. So yes, I'd like to build a Flintstones vehicle. Boom chicka rock chicka boom. Boom chicka rock chicka boom. Say boom chicka boom chicka boom chicka boom. Say boom chicka rock chicka boom. That's a song we learned in preschool, and it was crap. Actually, it was junior school. I always used to remember the contract room. If you were naughty, you had to go to the contract room, and basically all you did was play games in there. Like, there'd be a teacher in there, because you've been naughty, you can't go outside, so you have to go to the contract room. Why they call it the contract room, I don't know, but it's slight detention, if you like. But yeah, I was a rebel at school. I always used to get detentions. And we had this thing where you're supposed to have so many like stripes on your tie, and I always used to have 3 on there. No one liked wearing ties, and they came up with the idea of using clip-on ties, and they were even worse as well. And we had this teacher called Mr. Pullman, and he was a nasty piece of work. He would shout at you, and then when he said you had detention, he'd say like, I'll do just 5 minutes and then go. So what is the point in giving someone detention if you're only going to be there for 5 minutes, you know? So that was funny. Oh, nearly. See, Roxanne, I need them jelly pads you've got. Because I was thinking of like, because this keeps sliding, so if I put like some jelly pad things underneath it, but I've done that before and it's ripped off the varnish. Let's see if I can find it. It's pulled this off, look, so can you see? I've done that before and it's pulled all this off. So that part there, that part was Gorilla Glue or something, but you see it pulls it underneath here, it pulls all that off and I put that on. So I need something, if you've got any ideas, Roxanne, I need something that can go under this to stop this sliding. I mean, you could put a towel there, like a kitchen towel, that would do it. So, but then it's going to be bumpy, isn't it? So, I don't know. But yes, what I can say is Wednesday's unboxing is a diamond paint related thing. It's something that I've wanted for some time, but it's not a diamond painting. So, that'll keep you guessing. Oh my god, yeah, I've been looking for a laminator because in my Titanic magazines I get like a lot of famous ship photos, and one of the ones I was reading was about the Celtic, and this ship, they had bad weather, so the captain turned it away or something, and then because the rain stopped, they said that they turned the boat back to where they were going to stop off. I think they said Corfu or something. And then it bashed into rocks, and yeah, basically that was the end of the Celtic, which I think was the last ship ordered by the White Star Line. Well, anyway, I've been looking for a laminator because I've got an A4, but this is like, I don't think it's going to fit through it because it's like a double page, so it'd be an A3. And this one that I found has got a trimmer stuck on the top of it. So you've got the laminator, and then on top you've got, like, you know, that little bar thing where you slice, you put paper in it and then you slice it off to cut the paper down. I thought that was really good. It's 39 quid, so I might get that. I like the fact that you can trim it rather than use scissors, so it's like an all-in-one thing. But if you're going to laminate A4 as well, I would recommend getting an A3, because an A3 will do an A4, and I once got an A4 printer, and so an A4 laminator and an A3, and then someone that I used to talk to said that an A3 would do an A4, and at the time of shopping I didn't think about that, and yeah, I was like, fuck, I could have saved money, you know. Well, we've got 2 ears, we've got a bit of the eye, we've got, I think we're going over here slightly, so let's try and keep that in that lovely line if we can. I'd love to do a bit more of the V, but I don't think we can because we're not going to have much time left. So what we'll do is, yeah, so I know there's one there, but it's in that line. It's got to be in that line, and it's not. It's a bit like noughts and crosses, I suppose. Okay, so that's where we're going to leave it today. I can see it coming along quite lovely. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like, share, subscribe if you haven't done so already. If you want to get this paint for yourself, I'll pop the link in the description of the video. We will be alternating it between Jurgen and Yanni, and obviously we need 2 new names for this. So if you've got 2 new names, do let us know. And yeah, this will be done and dusted in no time. So yeah, we'll do a bit patching up next time, and then we'll move on to that. But I was going to turn the light board off then, but it's already off. But I like that. I think it's really pretty. Can't wait to do more. Thanks so much for watching. Take care. Have a lovely evening, and I'll catch you later.